Alright guys, welcome back to more Trails of Cold Steel 2. It's your boy Top Cat the Gamer. We are in Berea Hard in our search for Jusis. Well, there's something I want to do first. Yeah, so around this area right here in the Central Plaza, you're gonna go to the stores and, do all your stuff and different things like that. Buy stuff and books and things like that. Make sure you check all these little places. But me, I don't have to do all that because it's a new game plus for me. But there are two hidden quests here. Thought it was one. I forgot though about it was another one. I think. Where is she? It's a girl. Is this her? Yeah, okay. So Sister Tatiana right here. She has a hidden quest. So I'm gonna show you this one, and there's another one with the old lady. Oh, whatever shall we do, my prayers won't even reach Saint Veronica's spirit. This seems pretty serious. Excuse me, is something the matter? Oh, did you overhear me just now? Forgive me. Have you ever seen the statue of Saint Veronica in the plaza recently? Well, it's actually been shedding black tears ever since the war broke out. Black tears? Really? Yes, I confirmed it for myself even. It's just as the legend spoke of. Saint Veronica's prayers once saved the people from great tragedy. When a crisis befalls the world, she shall cry tears of black as night. That's how it went, correct? I certainly never expected to have an opportunity to witness the legend for myself. Word of the statue's tears has especially spread among those of deep faith. We've been holding mass to calm those concerned by this war, but it ended up only making things worse. I can only imagine how frustrated that must be. Unfortunately, if she is truly lamenting over this war, not much can be done until it ends. Do we have any proof that those are really her tears? It's entirely possible this could be a prank of some sort. That's the first thing I originally thought when I first saw it. I think it's a bit too hasty to presume the greater forces are at work here. Have you gotten a professional to carry out a thorough check? Well, no, with the war and all, no one's been able to go out. I see. Is there something that we can do for her? We need to avoid attracting too much unwanted attention, although I'm sure it'll be fine if we're just confirming whether or not this is the work of someone non-supernatural. Should we offer help then? Yeah, we're gonna do it. Well, if no one else is available, would you be okay with carrying out a quick investigation? Oh, are you sure? Well, we're no professionals, so we can't make any promises, but we should be able to find out whether or not it's really a prank of some sort, I think. Oh goodness, thank you so much. Clarifying that alone should help everyone to relax. You'll find St. Veronica's statue just outside the cathedral. Alright, thank you once again for offering to help. Not at all. We'll get started at once. Alright. Alright. Well, so we're gonna go out and examine the statue. Oh wow, these really are black tears. I can understand why this would have some people feeling uneasy. May your spirit know peace, Saint Veronica. Sigh. You might want to quit jumping to conclusions, This is a lot less dramatic than what you're all thinking. That does look weird, though. Like makeup or something. Celine? In nicer words, there's no spiritual presence here whatsoever. That alone would be enough to assume that greater forces aren't at work here, but There's further evidence in the other black stains scattered around the statue. Ah, on the ass. That'll work. And below. I somehow never noticed those. So how do we explain them? Chances are this statue is made from marble. And if memory serves, Instructor Makarov taught us that marble gradually melts away when in contact with acidic water. Then might we assume that the fountain water properties were altered recently? This fountain draws its water from the underground waterway, correct? We may find the source of the issue down there. The entrance is over by the street in front of the station. Let's go check it out. Alright. So, pretty quick here. Right over here. And this is where you find this other lady. She has a hidden quest as well. Oh, Bootsy. Where could you have gone? You youngsters wouldn't happen to know where my little Bootsy went, would you? I'm sorry, what? Oh, forgive me. I'm getting ahead of myself. Bootsy is my kitten. He went missing this morning, so as you can imagine, I've been awfully worried about him. And you've been searching for him ever since? As much as I wish we could help her, I think we should try avoiding doing anything that will make us stand out. What do you think, Rean? So we're gonna offer to help because this is I'm trying to show the hidden quest. Oh goodness, how kind of you. The only issue is that I have no clues whatsoever, I'm afraid. We were in the Noble District at the time, but he disappeared while I was nodding off. I never saw which way he went. If he followed the path out of the district, he would have ended up in the Central Plaza, but so we're not entirely sure where to start then. Finding him may prove to be rather difficult. Yeah, it's not like we understand how a cat mind works. Or do we? Silly, like, don't you even dare. Well, you do seem like you'd have an idea or two. Seriously now? You're comparing me to some run-of-the-mill cat? Ugh, humans. You're worried about him as well, though, aren't you? With your help, I'm certain we'll be able to find him. Fine. The only thing I can say for sure is that kittens are always moved by their curiosity. He's probably too young to be especially cautious, too. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's left a trail for us to follow. Don't expect me to do all the work here, by the way. Think about what you'd do if I were a kitten. Right. Time to let out my inner cat to get started here. We'll start our search around here, ma'am, and we'll be sure to tell you right away if we find. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Alright, now those are the two hidden quests here, and they're not too difficult. They a little time consuming. Yeah. So over here you can ask these guys. Not the dog here. Come on, dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna even read all this. He talks about the kitten. So Bootsy must have come by here at some point. So curiosity killed the cat. They basically is like the dog scared off the cat. Alright. I just didn't feel like going through all that. Where is crap? I'm trying to think. Where was it in? I don't know. I can't remember. I know it wasn't on the highway, was it? Maybe it was. Let me see something. Okay, that's a story event that takes place in there. let's head out here. I thought for sure, is there something else I have to do? Probably gotta talk to other people. Let's go to Arson Street. I think if I'm trying to remember it. Yeah, okay, so it's Arson Street. So you talk to those guys first at the bakery place. This dude's putting out milk for it. Yeah. He's just talking about the cat. Alright, and I think it was some students. Was it them? No, it wasn't them. Wait, I thought I saw something pop up. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Get turned around up here. There you are, right there. Okay, yeah. So the St. Astria students here. They say something about the cat. So they say the cat ran by, and then you go through here. So this is the area where the cat ends up, right out there. There he is. But you have to do those things first. So my bad. I jumped the gun a little bit. I thought I remember where it was. Not too much. It's just a couple people you have to talk to, and you can hear it. There it goes. Finally found him. He must have been too scared to cross the bridge. Quite fortunate for us, really. The provincial army stationed past here would have made catching him impossible. Thank the guys for small favors. Alright. Well, let's take him back to Ava. Get a move on, small fry. Alright. Yeah, Boosie's safe. That was a doozy. He moves fast for having such tiny legs. I still have to question why he would run when you two seem so close. I asked him about that actually. He said some scary looking vehicle took him by surprise. I bet if any vehicle could scare him, it's one of the provincial army. Yep. You really need to pay more attention. Wait, is she just talking in front of this lady? Wow, okay. You talking about oops? She got a. I'm sorry, I should have read it, but she got a pass for being. She thinks she's going to see now. That was way too close. Please take this as a token of my thanks. And you get from prismatic cape. This seems rather expensive. Are you sure you want to give it to us? Boosie is my only family at this point. He's more important than some trinket. We hope you'll come visit us again someday. By then, maybe very hard, we'll be back to his former self. When it happens, we'll be sure to take up an offer. They never do, so just so you know that. It's just some random ass thing. Yeah, so now let's get to the water. Can I go to the waterway from it? No, I have to go. Alright, so that's the hidden quest with the, and like I said, it's not a lot, it's, just you doing your due diligence, walking around talking to people. And I think this is the way to the waterway. This brings back memory when we snuck in here to rescue Machias. I also remember you unlocking the door for us, Emma. That I did. Allow me to do so again. Aperio. That was easy enough. Technically, she shouldn't be showing it off in front of others, but what can you do? Regardless, we should go in. Yeah, just remember that it can get pretty dangerous in here. Alright. So... this isn't that deep this time. I mean... it's just these things here. This is going to pretty much be cake. I see a few monsters here and there, but things seem relatively fine to me. Yeah, it's as pretty as ever, really. Wait, what is that smell? I smell it too. It's faint but pungent. Perhaps there is something down here. We should remain on guard then. Time to find out what's waiting for us. Alright. So if you go over here, I think... and you can kill these things pretty easy. Even if you don't,
That's a fine little treasure chest.
A green pendulum, yeah. Do we have to do this thing again? I guess we do. So you have to go over there to even left at the gate anyways. So, just so you know that. Alright. Smash pots. Get items. I'm trying to make these as fast as I can. I'm not doing every quest in the game, so. It's not like last time. Now you see that little shiny thing on the ground there before we walked up. You're gonna find out what that is in a second. And this is the problem here. And the other part of the quest. What's this doing under the city? It's surrounded by acidic gases too. There's no doubt this is the monster. This monster is the cause. Something's odd though. I don't know why, but the higher elements, I'm sorry, are in effect around it. Be extra careful, everyone. We'll have to exterminate it now that we found it. Get ready, everyone. We're going in. Alright, right.
Watch out! This is a tough one.
It's fairly tough. It you know, but it's not going to be a problem for us.
Second form. Gale! Now's our chance.
Time to strike. With pleasure. How about this? Die.
I think magic works on these things fairly well. If I'm not mistaken.
Now's our chance. I'll back you up.
I think it's magic. I want to say it's magic.
It's my turn.
I got that judgment bolt thing on her. I'll show you what it is. But basically, you want to try to get over and stop them from doing moves, basically. Just impede them any chance you get.
Very well.
And there's really nothing to worry about.
Now.
Got you.
Definitely want to, like I said, definitely want to get you somebody that, I don't think Laura gonna be able to stop it.
Now's our chance.
I got MP quartz on her, but
my turn.
It's still only 60% for Laura.
Burn to ash. Fall. Now.
Time to strike. May I? Now.
Person.
Understood.
Leave it to me. How about this?
Nice. Now those moves that it tries to do, it basically tries
I
to
couldn't be more proud of everyone.
take your magic defense down, and then it hits you with a magic attack. And yeah, it's pretty substantial. It can cause some damage. All right. A nice little side quest for some experience. Phew. Looks like we pulled through that relatively unscathed. Case solved, I guess. The statue shouldn't shed any tears now that the water's back to normal. Indeed. I find myself perplexed by this monster's strength, however. It far outclassed your standard one. Not to mention the fact that the higher elements were in effect. Maybe the loss of balance here in Erebonia caused it to transform somehow. Huh? That's the same reason those cryptids started appearing too, isn't it? Wait a minute. You must be thinking the same thing. If that's the case, then the legends behind St. Veronica's tears can't be entirely false, correct? Possibly. Not the most comforting thing to think about. Well, at least we figured out the cause of this mess. Quite. The case may be solved, but the mystery still remains. Perhaps it's best we leave it that way. Okay, guys, let's report back. Alright. So report back to her. So this is all caused by a monster. Yeah, its presence was having adverse effects on the fountain's water, which in turn was causing the statue to melt. We made sure to eradicate it, however, so there's no need for concern now. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I asked you for assistance. This should help to ease everyone's worries too. With the statue back to normal, I can finally devote myself to my work again. However, I find it hard to believe that this is all a mere coincidence, so I have to do everything I can to ensure that St. Veronica has no more reasons for tears. That's reassuring. It may not be much, but please take this. It's the least I can do for you all. Holy Sphere. Not a bad item. Okay. Okay, we got those out the way relatively quickly. Now you gotta go back to the waterway. I hate that they take you right back after this. But in the first game, you defeat a pretty big monster there. You go back to this area. Sorry about this, but gotta show you where it is. Alright, you go back to this area, see the little thing that was shining there, we couldn't pick it up before. That's a Black Records 3. Now the Black Records are, you only get this when you, on a second playthrough. And we got 2. I gotta figure out where 1 was. But this, if you collect all these, this basically gives you like insight to what all this is about. Like the whole entire like lore of the game. It kind of gives you a hint at what all of it is about. You just gotta, you know, read if you want to. But it's a good way to collect it. Not a big deal. All right. Now we are going to go take care of these things that we have to take care of. Should I go there first? No, you know what? Let's go Arson Street. Let's go to the jeweler's place first. And here is Colette. Guess I should head back down. Is that you, Colette? Rean? Oh, Emma, Laura. I didn't even know you were in Brayhard. We arrived not long ago, actually. I'm pleased to see you're doing well. Mind if you ask why you're dressed like that? I heard you had escaped, but yep, wasn't planning on it. Actually got caught up in the moment. I decided to take up a part-time job once I got here. See, she's smart. Make some money, huh? Can't ever go wrong with some spare change, am I right? Yeah? Pretty impressive mindset you got. Aren't all the students from Thor's on the Noble Alliance's wanted list? It's not a big deal here. You're fine as long as you don't stir up trouble. All the people on this street are super sweet too, so that helps. Kind of surprised at how quickly I got used to this place. Well, as long as you're alright. Might as well ask now that we found you too. Rean asked Colette if she knew anything about Jusis. There have been some rumors spreading about him lately, I guess. What kind of rumors? Not very pleasant ones. Apparently he came back home not that long ago, and he's been helping the Duke ever since, or so they say. He has not been helping his father. I see. What's he helping out with exactly? Well, stuff like how he's been helping to command the provincial army in town. Really? It's hardly surprising when we take his position into account, I'm afraid. Both his father and brother are focused more on war than keeping the region itself safe. Perhaps he has taken it upon himself to handle that in their stead. Doing what he can for his region is not out of character for him. We're probably best off asking him about everything face to face. If only we could figure out how to get in touch with him. Looks like you've got your work cut out for you, huh? But don't give up. I should be heading back to the inn, so I'll catch you guys later. Stop by if you need anything, okay? Thanks, Colette. Alright. Guess we should start asking elsewhere. Alright. Yeah, let's go. So, came here. And also, at first, I didn't have none of Laura and Emma's equipment on, right? Or their weapons or none of that stuff. And I finally got a lot of it right. Some stuff I'm missing for them. Some stuff I'm missing for them because I got it on other people. But all that's going to change once we kind of get the party together. Alright. Next you head over here to the Galleria. Where is... No. There she is. And it's Teresia. Why does father have to be so hard-headed? The least he could do is actually consider things from my perspective. Please be safe, Emily. Teresia, you're here. Elisa? Oh, adios, it is you. What are you doing here? You've even got some of your classmates with you. It's been a while, Teresia. Good to see you're doing okay. Likewise. I was so worried about you all, but it looks like I needn't have been. I couldn't be any happier for you, Elisa. So the hint you trying to throw, like, and I couldn't be any happier knowing that you're safe. Seeing you here, Elisa was worried about Rean. Seeing you here does remind me that you mentioned being from Berea Hard, though. So you ended up getting separated from the others you escaped with. That's right, things were pretty hectic at the time, so I have no idea what happened to Emily or Ferris. Unfortunately. I see. The Floyd household, rather well known, so Ferris will probably be okay. But still, I'm sure it must have been a relief to come home, at least. I can only imagine how worried your family must have been too. Well, you could say that. This war is as good as won in the eyes of most nobles. My family's no exception. In fact, they're enjoying life more than ever right now. Perhaps that much is to be expected from those in Berea Hard. It is widely known that the Noble Alliance is currently dominating. Father keeps trying to appease me by taking me to fancy restaurants and the like, but the fact that he doesn't understand how I feel makes it painful to even talk to him. That's why I ended up excusing myself. Childish of me, isn't it? Not at all. I understand exactly how you feel. I was the same back when I had no idea what was going on with everyone else. Speaking of which, you wouldn't happen to have any information about Jusis, would you? No, I'm afraid not. Nobody know nothing about Jusis in his own hometown. I know he's back in Burrell Hard, but you probably know that much already. Sorry for not being able to help. Not at all. There's no need to feel guilty. I think I'll head back to the restaurant after all. Alright, I might be able to get some information for you through my father's connections. Sorry for making you go out your way. We do appreciate it though. Just try not to expect too much. We'll probably end up arguing again. That is funny. I have to admit that I'm a bit jealous of you all. Not everyone has the freedom to do what they want to right now, me included. That's why I'd like for you all to do everything you can for now in our stead. And also, if you happen to come across Emily or anyone else from Thor's, please help them. Of course, that was our intent from the beginning. In turn, we'd like for you to not be so hard on yourself. Thanks. I'll see you all again soon, I hope. Guess you can't shove all nobles under the same label, can you? I'm a bit disappointed that you're only realizing that now. Anyway, we should continue searching for clues elsewhere. Right. Alright. So after you do that, we're going to the Noble District. And you head over here to the Duke's Mansion for a short scene. You might as well take a look from here. According to Colette, Jusis should be in there right now, but it's far too dangerous to approach the premises. I'm afraid they will restrain us immediately if they found out we were here. Class 7 is likely to be much higher on the wanted list than other students from Thor's. And remember our field study, Rean? The Provincial Army's guardhouse is here, so it'd be best if we avoided this area. Let's get out of here before they catch us. Alright. Now, we're going to head, well, I don't think we fast travel there. Alright. Class 7 did what they could to find some way to get in contact with Jusis. However, doing so proved to be far easier said than done. We've established he's back home, but beyond that, nothing. It's not going to be easy to get in contact with the son of one of the 4 great houses. Especially since the Alliance considers us wanted criminals. We're likely to be arrested by the Provincial Army regardless of how we go about this. There has to be something that we can do. This is a hassle we could really do without. I wish I had something more to add, but I'm as lost as the rest of you. Hello. Can I speak to you all for a moment? Oh, I think I recognize you. Oh, you're the kids who are reading a book on that bench. Do you need something from us? Well, we've got a message for you from someone. Huh? For us? Right, head to the restaurant in the Central Plaza, post haste. That's the message. The restaurant in the Central Plaza. I assume that must be the... I can't pronounce... Is it sorcery? Sorcerer? It's probably something simple and I'm making it more difficult. Sorcière? I don't know. Yeah, must be. Who gave you this message? Sorry, they asked me not to tell you. Is this some kind of game? Oh, I want to play too. Ravish. Anyway, that's all we were told, so bye. That was weird. Thoughts, everyone? It may have come out of the blue, but I don't believe there was any ill intent behind that message. It may be in our best interest to do as it says. We're struggling for clues as it is, so any lead is a good lead. Looks like we're all agreed. Let's head over to the restaurant. Alright, so we head back to Central Plaza and to the restaurant. Now, as you remember in part 1, Jusis' uncle works here. And this is him. Oh, you're Lord Jusis' classmates. I'm amazed you all came. It seems he was right after all. Who was right? Is it safe to assume that you've been left with a message too? That's right. I'm not permitted to say from who exactly. Make your way to the airport post-haste. I shall await you there. That's what I was asked to tell you all. So our next destination is the airport. Whoever this is, sure having fun yanking us around. Doesn't matter who it's from. We're gonna have to head over there to clear things up. Yeah, let's make sure we're ready before we head out. Yeah, so he gave us let's head to the airport. Going through here takes us to the airport, right? I don't see any staff around. That's probably due to flight restrictions. The gate looks to be open just enough for us to enter too. Should we? And yes, we are going to advance the story. I don't know who or what will be waiting for us beyond this point. Like they really don't know. But it doesn't matter at this point. Let's go. Right. They're killing me. Alright. Not a lot going on here. I mean, you got like little areas and stuff like that you can go walk to, but you just want to kind of go straight in. I think some people are standing out there you can talk to, but I think that's about it. It's a big ass ship. Wow, Berea Airport is as nice as I pictured it being. It's my first time visiting as well. I suppose this must be an airliner. Yeah, it's a medium-sized passenger airliner made by the Reinfeld Company. Of course. I'm so used to using trains to travel that it's easy to forget the Empire has other forms of public transportation. I've been waiting for you. And who might you be? I was sent here to deliver a message. You see that airship right there? Make your way to the lounge on the 3rd floor post-haste. That's what I was told. This post-haste stuff. Well, not like we have any better ideas. Let's go. Yeah. Alright. Now, I don't think there's anything in here. This airship is massive. Indeed, although it naturally couldn't hope to compare to the Courageous in terms of size. We were instructed to go to the 3rd floor lounge. But please stay on guard. There's no telling who the person calling us is or what they have in mind. Right. I think the only thing here is a freeze quartz, if I'm not mistaken. And you can go see, check out the bridge. There's a bunch of stuff on the computer. But I don't think there's anything else in the rooms. I don't remember there being. You kind of can go in there and look. It's just mainly got like tea kettles and stuff like that. But we're just gonna keep heading up and go down here to the bottom.
This is the hold?
It's awfully spacious for one.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it's freeze. Yep. I remember that. Alright. But that's the only thing I think is on here. Everything else is like just going up. Don't think there's anything special. Yes, we should. I didn't even need that freeze. I just wanted to see if I was right.
You certainly took your time.
There he is. Oh no, I didn't expect it was going to be him.
Jusis!
I suspected it was you.
Jusis Olivia.
How long did you intend to make me wait? I have wondered whether you would even bother to show up.
Do you know how much trouble you made us go through to get here?
There are eyes everywhere in this city. It would have drawn too much attention for you to come here directly. That was just my way of looking out for you. Perhaps you could try thanking me.
At least you're well. That's what matters.
They ain't changed
It
a bit.
really is great to see you again, Jusis.
The same to you. I'm impressed you were able to overcome the many ordeals you've no doubt faced to make it this far. Though I should hardly be surprised. I've always had high expectations of you. You've made good on your word and showed me exactly what noblesse oblige means to you. I would like to believe that in my own way, I have done the same.
I think you have. Unlike you, though, I don't think I would have been able to do anything without everyone's help. Still, thanks, Jusis.
This means that all of Class 7 is finally together again. And I couldn't be more overwhelmed with joy. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you so much.
You've been a tremendous part of making this happen. Thank you, Sharon.
I haven't the foggiest idea what Sharon is doing here, but I suppose it doesn't matter right now.
What's it like? Her presence like is annoying him. Why is Sharon here?
Jusis?
I've been kept abreast of your activities through the Noble Alliance's information network. So I'm well aware you've been fighting their forces across the land using that ash-colored knight of yours. As well as the fact that you've chosen not to ally yourselves with the Imperial Army, but instead fight as a third faction.
Oh, has word of Valimar been getting around that much?
That said, I didn't arrange for us to meet like this just to see one another again. I did so that I could make the difference between our respective positions crystal clear.
What do you mean?
I see. You have no intention of coming with us, do you?
No.
You can't really be thinking that.
You surely saw this coming. I'm the son of one of the most influential figures in the Noble Alliance. And as I imagine you're already aware, I've been assisting him and his provincial army in fighting this war.
He has not been doing anything on the war front. He has just been coordinating provincial army inside Berea.
Well, we know.
Is this what you believe to be your duty as a noble?
Meanwhile, my brother is acting as the Alliance Force's chief of staff. And as for my father, he was responsible for hiring Jaegers to attack Ymir, which is not only your home, but the home of all the kind-hearted people who welcomed me with open arms earlier in the year.
Now there's that again, that they talk about a time where all of them went to Ymir before, but we don't get to really see that trip. Only their recollection of that. Yeah, they fucked up his home. Shot his dad. Could have killed his dad.
I can only apologize. If I'd returned home earlier, then perhaps... No. I don't even have the right to do that much. Yet with that in mind, it should be clear that we can't go back to the way things were. The gulf between us is simply too vast to be filled. Our paths have parted. That is reality.
Jusis, please.
He was just trying to make it easier.
It doesn't have to be like this, Jusis.
I will guarantee you safe passage out of the city. If you deem it necessary, I can even have you escorted out by car. However, once you're out, We can no...
Jusis. I can understand why you feel somewhat responsible for what happened in Ymir.
And that's what all this is about. He's trying to harden himself to make it feel easier to separate himself from them, because he probably didn't think that Rean would want him around anyway after that. And he also felt guilty about it.
I can understand why you, as an Alborea, feel as though certain things are inherently expected of you. Actually, I should probably tell you that Dad woke up the other day. All that's left is for him to get his stamina back now. He'll make a full recovery.
That's good news. I would have liked to pay him a visit myself. But, with circumstances as they are...
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not telling you that to make you feel guilty. I'm telling you because I don't want that to be your reason for what you're doing.
Pardon?
What I want to know is what you want to do,
One of Rean's
and the
speeches.
path you want to take. If you want to help your family because you agree with the ideals of the Noble Alliance, I won't stop you. But if that's not what you want to do, if you're only helping because you feel like you have to for whatever reason, if you're doing it because you feel responsible for what happened to my dad, which, by the way, you aren't,
Right.
or if you're doing it because as much as you want to come with us, you feel like you don't have the right to, then you're nothing more than a coward who's running away.
Ooh, burn.
And I don't believe that's how a real Erebonian noble should act. They should do what they believe is right, and do it with pride. If Dad was here now, he'd say the same thing.
Got him.
It might sound cold, but he's right.
It's clear to all of us that your heart isn't in this, Jusis.
We're only students, still learning more about the world around us. Alone, we don't have the experience or knowledge to go around proposing solutions to the conflicts in this country, not to the war going on around us, nor to the class divides that started it. But that's alone, and that's why I think we all need to come together as a class again. We're all inexperienced, but we all come from different backgrounds and social standings, and we each have unique experiences to share.
This dude right here with the speeches, man.
It's only by pulling those together that we can overcome whatever life throws at us. It's worked for us during every one of our field studies. Why wouldn't it work now?
It was like, all you can say is, well, damn.
He's right, Jusis.
Indeed. Rean had to remind me of that too, you know.
It's always nerve-wracking for those of us who have to watch you pull crazy stunts all the time, I hope you know. It certainly is.
I see my suspicions were dead on. No matter the circumstances, you've always been the one to blow away my hesitations.
Then you'll come with us?
Still, no matter what you say, I am an Alborea, and as such I have duties and responsibilities to fulfill. If you are determined not to back down, then we will have to settle this with a duel, just as you and Crow did 1 month ago.
A duel?
Follow me, Rean. Our destination is Aurochs Canyon. There we shall settle this matter once and for all.
Right. So, yeah. And here we have a new character that
Well, I wasn't counting on this.
you come to know really well later on in the game. This is Duvali, the Swift.
I'd only intended to gather information on the Crimson Wings, and yet here I am, bearing witness to such a compelling scene. I've no duty to report anything I see to Duke Alborea, but I suppose there isn't any harm in watching how things unfold.
Whatever.
And another new character. This is the mighty McBurn. Who
Do what
is
you want. I don't care.
literally the strongest character in the game next to the Grandmaster. Like, I think, I would have to say he's up there.
I'll just go kill time in town or something.
Oh no!
Not this time. You're coming with me, and that's that. I'm here to support you, not babysit you. You're the one with a number, not me. Try acting like it.
Fine, fine. What a pain.
He's actually a really cool person, but he just loves to fight, and, you know, he wants to be pushed, basically.
There's a familiar face among them, so this might not be a total waste of time.
And the person he's saying his familiar face, I didn't pay attention to it at first, but he's talking about Sharon. And there's a reason why for that. You find out as the game goes along. All right.
Isn't this Angelica's bike?
I thought she entrusted it to you after she withdrew, Rean.
What in the world is it doing here?
I made use of my family's influence to have it brought here from the academy. Since then, it's been left in the hands of a skilled mechanic, so it's been well maintained. You will be riding that for our duel.
You mean our duel will be a race between me on this bike and you on that horse?
This dude is tripping.
Partially. The finish line will be the plateau where we fought that monster during our field study. Once there, we shall begin a sword fight to determine the victor. Whoever arrives first will therefore have the advantage of more time to prepare.
Okay, I understand what we're going to do. So if I win, you're coming with us, right? You're not backing out?
Correct. In the unlikely event that you defeat me, I will concede and go with you.
The unlikely
But know
event.
this, I've absolutely no intention of holding back. That bike of yours may have the advantage in terms of speed, but I know this area like the back of my hand. Do not expect this to be an easy battle.
Oh, I won't. I'll be coming at you with all I've got.
I would expect no less.
They're way too fired up about this.
Right.
We'll have to simply stand aside and see what unfolds.
Right. We'll go and take up places along the course to watch.
In that case, I will signal when to begin. Rest assured, I wouldn't dream of giving either party an unfair advantage.
That works for me. How about you, Jusis?
Very well.
I think Jusis' outfit and Lisa's outfit are like the best ones in the game. They put a lot more attention to it. Laura's is okay as well.
Let's begin.
But everybody, those two I really noticed like stand out. They waved goodbye to Emma and Laura, and as they went to take up positions along the course. And after Rean took a moment to refamiliarize himself with the Orbital Bike controls, the time came for the race to begin.
Good luck, Rean.
Jusis is an accomplished rider, but if anyone can defeat him, it's you.
I won't let you down.
Alright. Yeah, so this is just basically how to do everything. Pretty simple.
I'm ready, Jusis.
As am I. Now demonstrate to me the strength of your resolve.
All right. Take your positions, please. 3, 2, 1. Begin!
Now, don't get me wrong.
Hang in there, Rean!
The damn horse is fast. So I will say that much.
Use your tailwind to your advantage.
Now this turn is a little sharp.
Take a left here.
So you kind of got to slow down.
Everyone's really into this.
Yeah, there we go. So you beat him, you get 2 AP, of course. As long as you're able to maintain speed, you should be able to beat him.
I won.
Your performance was admirable, I'll admit.
The advantage is mine, Jusis. Let's settle this once and for all.
No matter. A handicap like this will hardly pose a problem for me. Come at me, Rean!
Alright.
Let's do this!
Come at me with all you have!
Alright, we don't want to expend all our power here. We're just gonna...
Burn to ash!
Yo, don't go ass break. One hit should do it.
This isn't...
Okay, it's safe for now.
Well, for me anyway, like when you fight him, he only does like a slash attack, and now he can heal himself and stuff like that. But you know, just fight him normally. He's not that difficult to beat. But if you're, I would say if this is your first time playing, that way, if you want to end it quickly, I would like motivate myself and get like the attack power up and then hit him with the S-Craft. But I would want to hold off for what you're gonna see is gonna happen next. But I'm gonna end here. When we come back, we'll be going to the second part of this. Yeah, so just so you know, it goes straight into another theme. So just to give you a heads up. But thank you guys for rocking with me. I appreciate everybody that's been checking out the content. New subscribers, old subscribers. Hope you guys like the vids. If you're new to my channel, please do like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel when you guys hit that like button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.